With all of the European finals now officially confirmed, I thought we could go through all the home, away and third kits for each one of the finals and compare them and do a scoring system. Basically how this is going to be working is all the three English clubs will be one team and the other teams will be another team. And we'll go through each competition and base points off which one I prefer. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Starting off with the Conference League, and we have the Crystal Palace home kit versus the Real Vallecano kit. I think both of these kits are very solid kits. You know, the Crystal Palace kit has gone from this really kind of messy but really nice kit for this more kind of simple, kind of neater kit, almost some standard blue and red stripes in there with some nice bits of white between that kind of breaks it up, but also a bit of white on the sleeves as well. And overall, it looks nice. And the Vallecano kit also looks alright. Obviously, they've got that classic lightning bolt in there. They put this nice kind of black and white border around it, and they kind of done the same things on the sleeves as well. I think this Crystal Palace kit is just that little bit better, so that'll go for them. Moving into away kits now, and I think both of these are also really good. The Crystal Palace kit is this white kit with like half blue and half red on the sleeves and like a stripe going down the middle. They've also used the eagle from the Crystal Palace logo as like a pattern in the base as well. And I don't mind it. It's probably not as good as the home kit, but I still think it's alright. And the Real Vallecano away kit is this red base with the black lightning bolt going through it. And it's pretty much the same as the home kit, but just some flipped around colours. And this is actually a bit harder for me to decide, but I think I'll, again, just edge it over to a Crystal Palace. And finally for the third kit now, and I think both of these are decent. I think the Crystal Palace kit is a bit dull in my opinion. I think the colour isn't brilliant, and I'm not sure about the collar either. It's fine, but this Real Vallecano kit, even though it's not amazing, I think it's just a lot better than this one. So I'll give it to the Real Vallecano kit. Moving on to the Europa League now, and we have got Aston Villa versus Freiburg. And I think both of these kits are really nice. Aston Villa's is obviously that nice classic claret or maroon, whatever, I think it's claret they call it. Obviously that nice base with those kind of sky blue sleeves, and also some really nice details in the sleeve cuffs as well. That kind of gold also kind of ties in with the piping down the sides, and I'm a big fan of this kit actually. For Freiburg, I've gone for their Europa League kit as their home kit. It just kind of makes sense to me almost. And it's a very similar design to their home kit, but it's full red rather than red and white. But I quite like it. Obviously, it's just a Nike template. I think Portsmouth also have it, but it looks fine. You know, the stripes that kind of come down are okay. I like the dark reds, but I think I've still got to go Villa on this one just because it's a little bit basic, the Freiburg one. Moving on to the away kit now, and I think I don't really like the Aston Villa kit. I think it's fine, you know, the black base with the kind of white highlights, and then it's got the nice sleeve details with a bit of sky blue along the top. I'm just not a really big fan of it. The Freiburg kit isn't anything special either. It's the same kind of template as the Sporting away kit, I think. But it's just, I don't really like that Villa kit, so I've got to go Freiburg on this one. It's nothing special, but, you know, it's just better than the Villa one. The third kit, this is a really, really, you know, different. You know, the Villa kit is one of my favourite ones this season, probably. You know, I think this is one of the best trefoil ones, definitely. Nice bits of purple, nice bits of light blue in there, and it looks really, really clean pattern as well. And the Freiburg kit, which is just a plain light blue kit, which I just find really funny actually. And now moving on to the big one, Arsenal versus PSG. Obviously this is a very, very big Champions League, and I think it's going to be a little bit more matched than it was last season. But the kits on the other hand, I think they're also quite matched. Arsenal's kit is this really, really nice kind of classy home kit. They've gone for obviously a red base with the white sleeves, but in the pattern in the base, I've talked about this so many times now, but obviously it's this repeating like kind of Gothic A that they used on an old like 90s font that they put on the kit. But I really like this kit. I think it's really simple, but I think it works really well. And the PSG kit as well, even though it's probably not as good as maybe last season's, I think it's still alright. The navy base looks really clean, but then they've gone with that kind of classic PSG stripe, but they've used the pattern from the Eiffel Tower, that kind of cross pattern, you know what I mean? I think it looks good. I think both of these kits look really good actually. But it's really hard, but I'm just about to go to PSG on this one. It's really, really close though. Moving on to the away kits now, and Arsenal have also got another throwback kit. This kind of one with the classic, the really retro kind of classic lightning, the blue lightning kit that they had. Obviously they put a couple more lightning bolts on here, they're nice silver badges and some red Adidas stripes. And PSG is the one that they used last season, this kind of white base with the Eiffel Tower made out of the navy and red kind of paint strokes almost. I think they both look nice again, but I think I'm going to give this one to Arsenal though. I think it just looks a little bit nicer than this PSG kit. Finally, we have the Arsenal third kit versus the PSG third kit. Both kind of special kits, though their own brand. The Arsenal kit is obviously so nice. Obviously this white base with the nice dark red accents and also some nice tan accents as well. Really clean. I'm not sure about this PSG kit. I think it looks a bit too kind of saturated, a bit too cartoony for me. You know, the bright red and the bright blue. I quite like the badge, but apart from that, I don't really like it. So I give this one to Arsenal. And the final score for English clubs against other European clubs is going to be 6-3. And I think that's pretty much deserved. I think there was a couple in there that maybe could have been either way. But I think this is a good score. I think, you know, these matches could go either way, but I think I'm going to lean to the English teams to win. But anyway, if you did enjoy that video and you want to see more stuff like this, I'm going to try and do this for the Chelsea and Man City game. Maybe just do a bit more in depth, more kits, obviously, rather than just doing home, away, and third. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.